Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Podcast Special Edition series where I go through every MLB team's top 30 prospect lists via MLB.com and discuss where they were drafted, where they are now, their ETA, and for the top 100 overall guys that we go through from each team, we'll draw comparisons, and then at the end of the podcast, I'll go over what prospect is the most untouchable, and then for the ones I project to be buyers at the trade deadline, which prospect is most likely to be dealt. Now up, the Atlanta Braves. First up is Mike Soroka, who is the number 23 overall prospect. He's a right-handed pitcher. 2015 first-round pick from the Braves. He is currently in the big leagues. He was called up last year. In AAA, he started 2 games at a 3.86 ERA, and 3 starts in the big leagues, 1.62, with 21 strikeouts in 16 and 2/3 innings. So that's pretty good. He's projected to be like a number 3 starter that's really, really awesome. And somebody that Soroka kind of reminds me early on, but I'm saying the number 3 starter is the floor for this guy. And this might be a crazy comparison, but it might not be. But this guy reminds me a whole lot of Steven Strasburg when I watched him pitch before Strasburg was dealing with those injury issues. The way Soroka's looked so far, my goodness. I think that guy could be an ace. Next up is Kyle Wright. He's the number 29 overall prospect. Righty, 2017 first round pick from the Braves. He's currently in AAA. His ETAs this year, he's actually was up at one point, and he made 3 starts. Had a ugly 7.07 ERA, and he had an 11.81 AAA and 3 starts in AAA. So he's off to a bit of a slow start this season. He is somebody that the Braves love. He was a top 5 pick in the draft in 2017, obviously. And he's somebody that I do think is going to be a great player someday for the Braves. And I think that his ceiling is an ace. But I really am higher on Soroka than I am with Kyle Wright. And my comparison for him is Sonny Gray. And that was before Sonny Gray got traded to the Yankees and pretty much self-combusted. That's who Kyle Wright kind of reminds me of. And pre-Yankee Sonny Gray is not bad, if you ask me. Next up is Ian Anderson, the number 30 overall prospect, right-handed pitcher, 2016 first-round pick by the Braves. Currently in AA. His ETA is 2020. 3.52 ERA in 5 starts. 23 innings with 26 strikeouts, which is pretty good. He's drawn comparisons to Trevor Bauer, but I do not think he's going to be as good as Trevor Bauer. So my comparison for Ian Anderson is somebody that is also a right-handed pitcher and somebody that I think is going to be a good starting pitcher. And he reminds me a little bit like of Garrett Cole. Kristen Potch is their number 4 prospect, their number 33 overall outfielder. 2015 international free agent signee by the Braves. Currently in AA. His ETA is 2020. Currently, right now, has 2 home runs and 7 RBIs, hitting .330 in 23 games. That is really good. He could be an all-star type of player. I don't think he's going to be as good as current Brave Ronald Acuna Jr. And he's somebody that I do think will be an all-star. So, without further ado, the guy that Christian Pach reminds me of a little bit is Andrew McCutchen. Somebody that can hit the ball everywhere, good speed, hits for average. And I'm talking about the Andrew McCutchen that was a perennial all-star with the Pittsburgh Pirates, not the one we saw from the last couple years with the Giants, the Yankees, and now with the Phillies. Their number 5 prospect is Austin Riley. He's number 35 overall, third baseman, 2015 competitive balance round pick by the Braves. He's currently in AAA. His ETA is this year. I think there's a chance he comes up if Josh Donaldson struggles, or they'll move Donaldson to the bench. Currently hitting .293 with 7 homers and 18 RBIs in 29 games. Or 25 games, my bad. Holy crap. This guy is an absolute stud, and you know who he reminds me of? Alex Bregman. That guy is going to be an all-star player for the Braves. Book it. Touki Toussaint is their number 6 prospect. He's the number 47th overall ranked prospect, right-handed pitcher, 2014 first-round pick from the Diamondbacks. He came over in the Shelby Miller, Dansby Swanson trade, currently in AAA. He's made some starts in the big leagues before, last year and this year. 2 starts in AAA with a 5.63 ERA, and 1 start and 1 relief appearance with an 8.59 in the bigs this year. 9 strikeouts in the bigs in 7 1/3 innings, and 4 strikeouts in 8 innings in AAA. So he's off to a very subpar start for himself. Tuki's somebody that, in my opinion, has shown some great upside. Somebody that I think could be trade bait because the Braves have a lot of depth in their rotation. And my comparison for Toussaint is somebody that is a reliever, and that is Neftali Feliz. Number 7 is Bryce Wilson, and he's number 77 overall, righty, 2016 4th-round pick by the Braves, currently in AAA. He made some starts this year. They were not great. 8.31 ERA in the bigs. Actually, 1 start and 1 relief appearance. 4 strikeouts in 4 1/3 innings. He had 23 strikeouts and 21 1/3 innings in AAA, along with his 5.06 ERA. He's somebody that I think could be a lights-out reliever in the future, or a back-end rotation guy. My comparison for Bryce Wilson, former Cub closer Carlos Marmol is not a bad comparison. Their number 8 prospect is Drew Waiters. He's the 81 overall prospect, outfielder, 2017 second-round pick by the Braves, currently in AA. His ETA is 2021, but I really think there's a chance he's up in 2019 because he is currently projected ahead of his ETA from what I've seen. 23 games in AA, 2 home runs, and 9 RBIs, hitting .327. So he is somebody that can hit. He actually reminds me of a current Brave right now, and that is Endier Inciarte. He's not a power guy per se, but he's somebody that is going to get on base a lot. So I think that's a pretty good comparison. Their number 9 prospect is William Contreras, the brother of Cubs catcher Wilson Contreras. 2015 international free agent signing by the Braves, currently in advanced day. His ETA is 2021. Some people think he's the catcher of the future. 1 home run, 7 RBIs in 24 games, hitting .318. He's actually a good defensive catcher too, so maybe he will turn out to be like his brother. You never know. Luis Gohara is their number 10 prospect, the left-handed pitcher. 2010 international free agent signee by Seattle. He came over in the Malik Smith trade. Currently on the injured list, though. He pitched a little last year, and he showed some flashes of being a great pitcher. Number 11, Kobe Allard. 2015 first-round pick by the Braves, currently in AAA. He pitched a little bit last year in the big leagues. Currently in AAA, 5 starts with a 4.13 ERA, 19 strikeouts in 24 innings, giving up 27 hits, so he's off to a subpar start. Number 12 for them is Joey Wentz, lefty, 2016 competitive balance round 8 pick by the Braves, currently in AA. His ETA is 2020. 4 starts in AA with a 5.82 ERA, 18 strikeouts in 17 innings. Also gave up 20 hits in 17 innings thus far. Number 13, Kyle Muller. He's a lefty. 2016 second round pick by the Braves, currently in AA. His ETA is 2020. Right now, he has a 3.79 ERA in 5 starts. Hitters hitting up 169 against him, which is really, really good. 24 strikeouts in 19 innings, 10 hits given up, which suggests that his 3.79 ERA is a little deflated, and he's actually pitched very well. Maybe he'll be up in 2019 rather than 2020. Their number 14 prospect is Huascar Ynoa, righty, 2014 international free agent signing by the Twins. He came over in the Jaime Garcia trade in 2017, currently in AA. His ETA is 2021. In single A, 3 starts. He had a 3.27 ERA. 3 relief appearances in AA with an ugly 9.53 ERA with an 0-2 record. In 16 2/3 innings combined in the 2, giving up 20 hits and struck out 20. So we'll see if his fortunes turn around a little in AA as a reliever. Number 15, they have Grayson Janista, an outfielder, 2018 second round pick by the Braves, currently in advanced day. His ETA is 2021. Right now in advanced day, hitting .235 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs in 24 games. 16, Tristan Beck, a right-handed pitcher, 2018 fourth-round pick by the Braves, currently on the 7-day injured list, and was in advanced day before being placed on the IL. His ETA is 2021. 4 starts with a 7.71 ERA, 15 strikeouts in 14 innings, 19 hits. Hitters hitting .333 off of him, so ugly numbers there. Number 17, Freddie Tarnok, righty, 2017 third-round pick from the Braves, currently in advanced day. His ETA is 2021. 5 starts in advanced day with a 7.2 ERA. 20 hits in 20 innings, 17 strikeouts, hitters hitting .263. So, not great numbers. 18, Thomas Burrows, lefty, 2016 fourth-round pick from Seattle. He also came in the Max Smith trade, currently in AAA. His ETA is 2019. He has a 4.63 ERA in 10 relief appearances, 11 hits given up in an 11 and 2/3 innings, struck out 12. And maybe he'll see some time in the bigs this year. Number 19 is Patrick Weigel, right-handed pitcher. 2015 7th round pick by the Braves, currently in Double-A. ETAs this year. 5 starts with a 1.93 ERA, 10 strikeouts in 9 1/3 innings, but 8 walks, giving up 4 hits. Hitters hitting 121 against him, so the walks need to go down a little bit. 20, Trey Riley, righty, 2018 5th round pick by the Braves. Currently in Single-A. His ETA is 2021. Trey right now in Single-A. 5 starts with a 6.35 ERA. 19 strikeouts in 22 and 2/3 innings. 28 hits given up. Hitters hitting 318 against him. That is not good. 21, Chad Soboka, righty, 2014 4th round pick by the Braves. Currently pitching on the Braves. And obviously in relief. 8.25 ERA in 13 games, 12 innings, 13 hits given up, 3 homers, 9 walks, 17 strikeouts, hitters hitting 265 off of him. So that is not very good. Tucker Davidson is their number 22 prospect, left-handed pitcher, 2016 19th round pick by the Braves, Double-A. His ETA is 2020. Currently in Double-A in 4 starts, a 0.95 ERA, 19 innings, 17 strikeouts, 13 walks, giving up 7 hits, hitters hitting 115 against him. Walks need to go down. He hasn't given up a home run yet, so that's good. Number 23, CJ Alexander, a third baseman, 2018 20th round pick by the Braves. He's currently on the 7-day injured list. He unfortunately had to get Tommy John surgery. He was in Double-A, and his ETA now is 2022. And in those games, he hit 143, had 4 RBIs in 11 games. So that really stinks that he had to go under the knife and get Tommy John. Number 24, AJ Graffinino, shortstop, 2018 8th round pick by the Braves. He's also on the injured list. He's currently in Single-A. ETA 2021. Before the injury, he only had 1 at-bat in 1 game, so you can't really judge his season yet. 25, Izzy Wilson, outfielder, 2014 international free agent signee by the Braves, currently in Advanced A. His ETA 2020. Hitting 218, 2 homers, 6 RBIs in 19 games thus far. 26, Jacob Webb, a righty, 2014 international free agent signee by the Braves, currently pitching in the big leagues on the Braves. In the minors, in Triple-A, 4 relief appearances, 2.25 ERA. In 4 innings, struck out 5. Hitters hit 143 against them. And in the big leagues, he got 1 save in 7 games, 3 and 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 5 hitters, hitting 167 against them, and has an ERA of 0 and has a win in his pocket. So he's helping the big league club right now. 27, Giselle De La Cruz, right-handed pitcher, 2015 international free agent signee by the Braves, currently in Advanced A. His ETA is 2021. In Single-A, 4 starts, 2.5 ERA, 18 innings, 19 hits, 22 strikeouts. Hitters hit 275 against him, which isn't great. In Advanced A, 1 start, 1.5 ERA, 6 strikeouts in 6 innings, giving up 2 hits and a walk. Hitters hit 105, and now it's only 1 game. We'll see how he does in Advanced A beyond that 1 start. Alex Jackson's number 28, catcher, 2014 first-round pick by Seattle. He came over in that trade, I believe it was in 2016, or after 2016, and Max Povsey and Rob Whalen went to Seattle in the deal, and Atlanta landed Jackson. He's currently on the injured list in AAA. He made a big league appearance this year, and Brian McCann was on the injured list. Had 10 at-bats in 3 games, struck out 3 times, walked once. And that was replacing McCann. And in AAA, 143, 1 homer, 2 RBIs in 6 games. So small sample size, and like I said, he was on the injured list. 29, Jeffrey Ramos, outfielder, 2016 international free agent signee by the Braves, advanced day, ETA 2022. Hitting .267, 3 homers, 18 RBIs in 25 games. So, not too shabby. And last but not least, Ray Patrick Ditter, a utility player, 2013 international free agent signee by the Braves, currently in AA. His ETA is this year. 2 homers, 7 RBIs, hitting .136 in 21 games thus far in AAA. Maybe he'll see some playing time this year if there's an injury or something. So, the prospect that's untouchable, in my opinion, it's a tough call between Riley and Soroka. So, I'm going to say Soroka, because I just think I see a future ace here. And I drew the comparison to Strasburg before. Now is before Strasburg was dealing with all those injuries. Although the case for Riley is that he's the third baseman of the future, and he's a lot of power and can hit, but pitching's important in today's game, so I'm going to say Soroka's their most untouchable prospect. And the Braves are a team that I think is going to be a buyer. So the player on their list that I think is trade bait is, I'm going to say Ian Anderson. I think they like Anderson a lot, but they have a lot of depth pitching-wise, and I think they like Wright more than Anderson, and obviously they like Soroka more. I know they love Toussaint. They like Colby Allard. Somebody has to go that's highly touted, and I think that's Ian Anderson. So, we shall see. Alright, next up is the Baltimore Orioles.